Come on, come on. I'm going to be giving you your messages for March of 2026. Come on in. I've been channeling all day, so I'm kind of like, I'm hoping that I don't talk too fast. Is what it is. So, all right. I do want to go over a couple things before we get into the reading. I kind of deep dove. I did the deep diving. I did. I'm Scorpio. I can't help it. I was curious about these files, so I went deep, and a lot of you might have, I don't know, but here I think that I'm all balanced, and I don't know, it doesn't matter who you are, it's disturbing. Some of these things that are coming out, I never even imagined. I never thought of this kind of thing before. I don't know. It just blew my mind. And the deeper I dove and the bigger it got, and the idolization of, or maybe the comprehension of how big this is and how it does affect everything and everyone. And I had to take a couple mental health days. That's why I'm late getting these out. I should have had these out, a week ago or so, or whatever, because I'm not out all the time, but every other week maybe, or every 2 weeks is what I do. I do the beginning of the month and mid-month. So anyway, yeah, I needed that mental health day. Some of the things was so disturbing, I felt like I was going to throw up. I really had to take the time to process this shit. So I just want everybody to know, as people are going to be finding out a lot of these files, we have to stay grounded, because the weaker people that are not in their spiritual best, let's put it that way, may not be able to handle these times coming, with all of this coming out, with the wars, the inflation. We're getting hit by all sides, the bigness of all the it's huge, but Gaia is taken over. And I do believe that the star seeds and light workers are being called to their stations, because shit's getting real down here on planet Earth. And a lot of people are fed up. They just want the damn truth. They just want some solace and peace. And people are struggling, they're tired, and I believe it's coming, and I do believe it'll be here before summer, so buckle up, buttercups. But anywho, yeah, it's time to just keep one foot in front of the other, and be that light for someone else. Be compassionate, give someone that encouragement right now, because the people that are on their spiritual paths deserve it. Let's be honest. Anywho, I'm going to try and put a lot of that in the back of my mind, but as I do the reading. But yeah, it can be overwhelming. There's a lot of shit going down, man, and it's happening. It's going to be happening by the summer, I think, most of it. So, and we're really only in the 3rd month right now, so it's coming. Something's coming. None of us really know. We can try and find out. We can, but the universe is the universe. So the best thing to do is ride it out. Hi, Haley. Hello. Yeah, just kind of ride it out. Know when to turn off the boob tube, the TV, the internet, when you need to recharge and process what you're hearing, because it's all about healthy mental health and wellness and all that stuff right now. So, do your thing, get grounded, stay grounded. Those of you who don't meditate, start. It's a good idea. It's a damn good idea. And they only have a bazillion different kinds. Just find one you like for the amount of time that you want, It can be 10 minutes or 12 hours and every single thing in between. So, you know, it's time. Star seeds and light workers to your stations. Anywho, Taurus, spirit guides, universe, angels, ancestors, possible friends of Taurus who may have passed over, and the higher galactic beings that may be overseeing this act of divination after all, and the ascended masters, please come in today and help guide and give us messages for people's best and highest good in a way that we can all understand. Please and thank you. One more. Thank you. I love it when they listen to me like that. Anywho, consequences. Bad choices, games, mixed signals came out. All right, consequences. Somebody feeling the ripple effect of something. Hi, everybody. Hello. Something about that in the past. Okay, like something happened in the past and it's still rippling, maybe. Okay, smell the roses, slow down, take some you time and get out in nature. Yeah, Taurus is very grounded. And I was just saying all this. So in a sense, thanks, Spirit, for validating what I just said. Slow down, ground yourself. Things are going to get real. Hi. Hello. Hi, Cobra. Hi, Haley. Love affair. This is crowning you for the next few weeks or however long it takes for these cards to play out. Down low, love affair. Dirty little secret. Sex fix. At the very least, I'm feeling dirty little secret, but it could be a love affair. So you're going to have to be discerning with that, but that is crowning you. Something about that. Hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Apology. Arrogant, rash actions, or insincere. Hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Somebody's hoping for it. Somebody's fearing it. You know, why would you fear it? Well, yeah, I mean, if you're guilty. Masculine energy. Something about authority, discipline, or maybe even a father figure. That father figure is pretty hot to trot, huh? Sorry. Single lady. Just kidding. Yeah, but something about that discipline and that authority figure. Maybe that's the person that needs to apologize. I'm not sure how that's going to work with you. But we're going to find out. I'm going to switch to my Wild Unknown Tarot deck and find out. Oh, you know what? We'll do this, but I got to get more of the tea. We got to get more vibes, man. Right? Get more of the vibe. Show me what I need to see. I was jumping ahead of myself. Yeah, I have been channeling all day. So usually when I get to a certain extent, sometimes I get talking really fast. So just kind of go with the flow. I'll try and slow down as well, right? Star came out. I like it. The star. Wishing upon a star could be wishes come true. There could be healing here. There's a lot of stuff in this card, right? Something about a star, you know, consequences, bad choice, games, mixed signals. Something about the wide world web, something online, star, okay. Somebody you know is a star online. Yeah, so it's okay. Slow down, take some you time, and get out in nature. Stop and smell the roses. Something about that. Show me what I need to see. I can't even shuffle these, really. It's just being like, almost like hard. Courage. This is crowning you for the next, whatever, how long. Courage. Having the courage. That mustard seed of hope and faith that I was just talking about in these times, right? Keeping somebody needs courage, maybe. On the other hand, I mean, don't forget to flip and flop your energies and genders each and every time you need to, right? But somebody needs some courage here, or it's about somebody is brave, and I feel like someone is not. Okay. Tread lightly. Hope, fear, challenge, and homework, Taurus. Somebody needs to tread lightly. I don't know if that's you or them. It's something about an apology. Sorry, I am getting a cold. Arrogant, rash actions, and insincere. Yeah, somebody needs to take accountability and apologize, or something. Or something. That's what it's saying. Show me one more, please, and we can get into my tarot. Crickets. That could be something. No communication, just silence. Come on, Spirit. Show me what I need to see. Being very particular. Black cat. Black cat. That's good luck in my book. Masculine energy, authority, discipline, father figure. Good luck. They're looking for good luck. They have luck, or they need courage, or whatever. Somebody needs to tread lightly. Somebody's a star. Maybe it's a star of the show. I don't know what that means, but whatever. You can place it. Hi, everybody. Thanks, Cobra. Cool. Cool. All right, let's get going. Starting out with the 4 cups down. Somebody wasn't thinking. They don't want to take responsibility. They don't want to take accountability. They don't want to face their feelings. See? Somebody's a star. There's consequences to everything here. Something about that. Nice. New drive, new passion beginning for you. Wide world web, smell the roses. Slow down, get out in nature. Chill out. Yeah, there's a nice new beginning here somehow, or you're already in it. It's about a new beginning, whatever that is to you. Show me. I need a bunch. High Priestess down, Death card down, Ace of Cups down. The only one up here is the Ace of Wands so far. Somebody either... hold on a minute. I don't think they like this High Priestess very much, whoever this is, or they don't accept them, or maybe they don't like what their spirituality or something. It could be anything of the kind like that. Maybe they were just very unwise. They don't want to know about this ancient wisdom, right? But somebody knows. Because in my book, when the cards are down, like, they always are in everybody's readings, up or down, but it still carries that with me. So somebody is a High Priestess here. They just don't really want to maybe recognize it even. And somebody needs to have some courage. There's a dirty little secret going on here somehow, some way, right? Hi, God is light. Why did they attack your daughter? You know why? Because they always go for the people, the innocents. They always go for the weak, the spiritually weak. The people that really, that's what they do. That's what this energy does. It's disgusting, but it's real. And we have to be real in today's day and age. We have to be. People are searching for the truth. Look at, we have to see this shit coming out, and that's why it's being done. The universe is making it happen so we can dissipate it and get rid of it and have our new earth like we are preordained to, or whatever, for lack of better words. I'm sorry, but it's hard. You got to get your spiritual warrior armor on and get real, right? What do you believe, and how strong do you believe it? They're going to take the kids. I'm sorry. They're going to take the elderly or the weak-minded. That's first. That's why when people stand in their light, they hate truth tellers, right? Oh no, not the truth tellers. We don't like you. We want to stay hidden so we can keep on keeping on with our fucking cunning and deceiving and whatever it is, It's the truth. All right, back to the reading, hon. Sorry. Hi. Anywho, somebody's avoiding the change or denying it. They don't want to change. They're still holding on to the past, unfortunately, and somebody needs to tread lightly. This is the hope, fear, challenge, and homework with apology, arrogant, rash actions, and insincere. Now I have the Ace of Cups down. Yeah, no love here. Unfortunately, we don't want a new beginning here. That could be you, them, it could be all of y'all. I don't know, but you can place it. Black cat right over that with some luck, right? With this authority figure of whatever kind, okay? Now we have Mother of Cups down. This could be very hateful, right? Maybe somebody hates that somebody's in the limelight, or something. Maybe they just don't like this person, or they're blocked. Maybe they're just blocked. It's however it is, but there's consequences to these bad choices all over the place, is what I see. People playing games, head games. They're in denial, probably causing illusions and distractions, like the elites love to do. Those authority figures. Son of Wands, right dead center in the reading. We got Six of Cups here under that Ace of Wands. There is a new beginning. Smell the roses, slow down, get out in nature. I like that. Something is definitely about the roots of the issue, the roots of the problem, the roots of the family. Hold on. And all of the above, probably. Look, the star again. I love it. This is my favorite card in the whole deck. And now you got it twice. Ding, 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 ding. All right. So there's a new beginning or a new drive for a beginning of the past, right? And somebody needs to find the courage to deal or take accountability of whatever that is. Now, Son of Wands this is dead center in the reading. This person absolutely has courage because they're full of piss and vinegar. Whoever this is, they're like bold and assertive. Maybe they're not afraid. They take action. They just have like a free spirit. They could be a son or a daughter. We're all sons and daughters of somebody's. So however that works out. And then hope, fear, challenge, and homework is healing. It's wish fulfillment. It's manifesting. And it's healing. Healing, healing, healing. Healing from what we're holding on to too tightly, maybe. Tread lightly. Somebody needs to apologize here. Wishes are happening. Miracles are happening. Somebody's online, possibly, or we're learning knowledge on the internet. Somebody needs to slow down and take some you time. Maybe somebody's working too much. I don't know, but you need to take some you time. Chariot down. Yeah, this authority, disciplining kind of father figure-ish vibe. Coming to a dead stop. There's no love here. Black cat right over it, which is good luck or whatever. Um, so maybe they don't want to do this. The chariot can also be like people having car issues or maybe not having a car, canceled travel plans. It's all of that. But technically, when you're talking about movement around people's lives, this chariot has stopped, and it's a dead stop, is what I feel. Hi. No, leave them in the freezer. Leave them in the freezer. I don't know. I don't know what your situation is. Show me. Three of Pentacles, 10 of Swords, Father of Wands. There was collaboration in this. There was teamwork in the past, whatever this was about. These consequences and bad choices, these games. Yeah, they were very hateful, very blocked. They were not thinking. They were probably more than likely very, very immature, because we are dealing with a lot of those energies on this earth as a whole. So that would be my guess. But even adults are very out of balance, insecure. They got to get those chakras aligned, because a lot of people, they don't have the courage, they don't have the strength, they don't have the get your chakras aligned. This is also about teamwork makes the dream work, right? And then look, 10 of Swords. They wanted this person in ruin. Look at how many times that animal was stabbed. This has been coming out. You think it wasn't dead the first time it was stabbed? But no, they had to keep going and keep going and keep going and attack you from fucking all angles of your life, kind of thing, or whatever it was. But it's about it being over. It was a very painful ending. It was overkill or overdone, whatever, abuse of authority with this father figure. Maybe they're, is that what's coming out? I could be onto something. Father of Wands right here, courage. Yeah, dirty little secret, sex fix, and keeping things on the down low. It can be anything or all of what's said there. So, place it. Somebody's standing strong right in the middle here. Whoever has piss and vinegar, whoever that they have spunk, they have chutzpah. My grandma used to tell me, keep that chutzpah. Keep that, I do have sass and I have frass. That could be in that card, Three of Swords with the 10 of Swords. Wow. It was betrayal. Hope, fear, challenge, and homework was this pain. It is sad. It's like, look at how tight those three people that were working together with this shit, more than likely. It was just painful. They overdid it to a point. I just feel like it was probably abuse. I don't really have any cards to validate that yet, but it's looking that way. We'll see what happens, Captain. Show me. Thank you. Yeah. Mother of Swords, you know it. The wise one in her truth, or him. Yeah, black cat right over this with some luck. I don't know who that's going to be, but I feel like it's for the higher vibrationals. Yeah. Putting a stop to all this hate crimes and all the bullshit. Yeah. 9 of Swords down. It's just about being, in mental clarity and good mental health after the torment of the nightmarish situations and the anxieties. A lot of anxieties on this planet right now playing out. That's the solar flares coming down. It's causing all these mental illnesses and personality disorders and everything as a whole. It's pulling it together and putting it up into a, it's coming to a head. That's what all this is about, right? And you can see it as it's playing out. So, anywho, I'm going to switch decks. I'm going to use a really pretty deck here. This is my English tarot deck. This is for the ladies. Show me what I need to say. Chariot, again. Ding, 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 ding. Knight of Pentacles reversed. Nine of Wands. Yeah, somebody's traveling or traveled. Things are happening, man. Things are really going fast. It's like it is. Everything's happening fast now. We're in 2026. But I feel like whatever this is coming to a stop. But the vastness of this as well is I feel like a lot's happening. Like we're really gaining momentum. Okay, we're really gaining momentum here. Star right above it, and consequences, bad choices, games, or mixed signals. Knight of Pentacles down. Don't really want to receive or give certain messages or opportunities, possibly. There's a new drive about this black magic or whatever they planted. It wasn't good, right? It was not good. Something about the wide world web right next to the star. So something's online for sure, right? I don't know what your... Should I take your spells out of the freezer? I don't know, hun. I'm not the one to... I don't know what your spells are. I don't know how long they've been there. I know nothing about you. I'm trying to do a general reading. If you would like a card, I can give you a card, but I can't do the mediumship thing right now because it takes too long. Anywho, Nine of Wands with the High Priestess reversed is, feeling like, I feel like this High Priestess feels like the battled warrior, absolutely, because they're the ones that aren't accepted, wanted, or believed in, maybe, dirty little secret, oh my, but that High Priestess also probably has one hell of a spirit team, because this person, I feel, you're not going to take them down, or that's their piss and vinegar side. Like, you're not going to take me down, right? They wanted them, probably, more than likely, a lot of you. And somebody bounced back is what I see. Eight of Swords. I'm sorry, I just had to... Hold on. Eight of Swords with the Death card down. Yeah, somebody's trapped in the past. See, they didn't believe in the first place in this karma stuff or something. These consequential type energies, because it's like, I feel like it's a backfire. What they put out, they're getting back. I feel like they're trapped in what they put out, right? Until they take accountability and responsibility and do their soul work and heal and all of that, they're going to stay trapped, right? King of Pentacles down, Ace of Pentacles down. This person's a very arrogant, greedy son of a bitch. There's no love there, I'm sorry to say. Masculine energy right over this. Authority, discipline, father figure. Wow. Arrogant. Whew. I feel like somebody is not moving. Like, they are so tightly wound. Somebody is so tightly wound out there. I don't know who that's for. Wow. God. I don't know what that's about, but you may. Three of Cups. Yeah, we got a lot of threes. We got the Three of Swords. We got the Three of Pentacles. There's definitely three culprits here, but there's a ringleader. There's a kingpin. You know, definitely. This is about a gathering or a meeting, of some sort, traveling towards the meeting or whatever, right? Wish fulfillment right over that. The Star, right? Judgment reversed. With the Six of Cups. They're not in good judgment, and they haven't been from the get-go, actually. So they need to figure it out, because Six of Cups, when you're talking memories, you're talking many moons. And through those many moons that have gone by, could have been years, childhood, right? The inner child may need to be healed as well, or someone's here, right? They're in bad judgment for this, whatever it is. Stop and smell the roses, Taurus. Slow down. You got that slow down kind of vibe, because a lot of you guys love being in nature. As far as I know, you love, that kind of earthy stuff. So, you know, maybe you've just been away from it for a little while and you just need to tap in again. It has been winter. We need to walk barefoot on the ground with no glass or needles or, trash. But yeah, we need to feel that Earth's vibration again. Excuse me. Dead center in the reading. This person that has a lot of spunk, whoever that may be, right? Um, Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups is like 86 in a situation. If anybody out there is in the hospitality, you know what 86ing an item means. It means you're out, right? So this Eight of Cups, I feel like somebody's 86th somebody. It wasn't emotionally fulfilling anymore. They walked away or whatever it was. Well, that's what it's about, because it's dead center in the reading. I'm sorry, I am getting cold. And not bad, but it's definitely the coffee scratchy. I hate it when I'm sleeping, because when you cough in your sleep, and I actually need to get some expectorant. I don't know, TMI. Show me what I need to see. Six of Pentacles. It's very level. Probably read it both ways. Anywho, I'll leave it level. But it's okay. I see what it's saying. Yeah, as it's like level in front of me here, I get the vibe. Hope, fear, challenge, and homework column. But I get the vibe that this Star card, this wish fulfillment thing, I feel like is going to be like maybe good for some and not the other, or something. Tread lightly. Maybe somebody may not accept something, accept a gift, or at least the energy of some sort of opportunity. I don't know what that is. I'm feeling breadcrumbing. Somebody maybe breadcrumbing or something, just giving little bits, just enough or something. Somebody needs to tread lightly. I don't know how that's going to play out with you, but you're going to have to figure that out. Yeah, this family unit has come to a dead stop. Yeah, King of Pentacles reversed right over this. Father figure, discipline, and authority, with Black Cat right in the middle. Yeah. Ten of Pentacles is about ancestral energies as well. So people may be contacting or talking to your ancestors. Maybe they're praying or meditating with them or something. I don't know. See, it is over. I told you that even when the cards are down, they still represent it, but they're denying it, right? Stuck in the past. It's still over. There's the Death card twice. Ding, 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 ding. Very scorpionic energy, you know? this is like, this is rebirth. This is a huge transformation for someone out there. This is like completely metamorphosizing a situation, you know? This collaboration is over Rova. Boom. That's what happened in the past. That's what it's about, right? Star right over that wide world web. Hi, everybody popping in and out. Hello. All right, show me. The star again. Ding, 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 ding. Wow, that's 3 stars, Taurus. Hold on, I got a card down. Holy moly. 5 of Cups. Where am I here? Where am I? Right here. All right, so I had the star, I had Strength card reversed, and 5 of Cups. I need one more. Wow, you have 3 stars. There is some sort of wish fulfillment coming for you. Some sort of maybe an epiphany. I don't know. It could be like a I'm almost getting like a tower kind of vibe. Temperance reversed, and I got an extra. I'll take it. Hierophant reversed, and Ace of Wands. Ding, 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 ding. That's the second one as well. There is a new beginning. There is some big wish fulfillment type energies on the table here. Like people are really, it's all about healing. It's like huge. There's a lot of inspiration in those star cards, right? Healing and hope. Yeah, there's the mustard seed, but I feel like it's a lot of inspiring energies coming as well. That's pretty flipping cool. I don't know how that's going to be, but that's great. So whatever it is, after all that pain and heartache or whatever, the hardships, all right, somebody, yeah, they need their courage. Somebody is looking for courage. Somebody's got some power here. And I'm not sure if it's this 5 of Wands. This 5 of Wands may be wanting some courage, but technically they do have it. So I'm not really sure how that's going to play with you, but this person could sort of be on their own or be an entrepreneur of some sort. This could be the father figure as well, ding, 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 or some sort of an authority figure, a boss or a leader, It could also pertain to, people are scared, Some people are scared. No, I was right putting it that way. All right, so 5 of Cups with 3 of Swords. Yeah, there's a lot of loss in there. There's a lot of, I feel that silence, that a lot of disappointment. Some people may be grieving, with all these death cards and energies. It depends on how it is with you. Somebody definitely, I feel like somebody's without words, maybe this is very overwhelming. I'm not sure how that's going to be. And then we have the Temperance card. Now we have Queen of Swords, right? That person that's standing in their truth strong. And if they don't like what they hear, off with their MF heads, period. Because that's the vibe. Yeah. And then we have Temperance down and the Hierophant down. People are very, very, very unhealed, out of balance, very reckless. And it's about divorce or separation or some kind of move out situation, possibly. You might have to question people's ethics and morals in today's day and age. They could be teaching the wrong way or even scientists. Look at all the scientists. They need to fucking stop. I think they've crossed the line with playing God and they need to halt. Like yesterday. actually, you know? So maybe this person does too, you know? And Queen of Swords here might have to be the one to off with their heads. If these people really knew what they were doing the whole time and were, you know, then, you know, energy matches energy. That's how the universe works. So suck it up, buttercups. You got to deal with it. Do your soul work. Ace of Cups. Whoops. Ace of Wands down again here. And then Ace of Cups. Wow. So ding, 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 ding. And then ding, 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 ding. No drive, right? Hate, passion, depression, maybe feeling really heavy situations, possibly with these consequences, these games that were played, right? Fill your own cup, drink deeply. Something's on the wide world web. Take some time out into nature and balance. Do what you're good at and go and get earthy. And just really listen, you know, and just take it in. And sometimes, you know, it's a very Carl Jung. Is it Carl Jung? Yeah, with Tesla or something. Those two, I watch those two sometimes. Anywho, it's really about being in solitude time, because when you're in that hermit mode, that's when you hear the most. You know, when you're letting it out, when you're, you know, yeah, there's something about that. Hold on a minute. There's a new drive though. It's coming. Queen of Swords down over here. Ding, 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 ding. We had a ding, ding on all three of the cards pulled out. Synchronicity is like crazy now. So this one's very bitter, very hateful, possibly mean girl energy, you know, not in their truth, very hateful. I feel like, you know, mean girl energy, and you know, really peeps, it's so old. It's so old. People are sick of it. Nobody wants your energies around anymore. You know, nobody cares. If you want to be miserable, go be miserable by yourself, because the most of the world just wants fucking peace. God. It's funny how these messages come through me. Eight of Cups down. Hold on a minute. Ace of Swords. Queen of Cups. We've got lots of kings and queens on the table. The Magician reversed. Oh, yeah, it's black magic. No shit. Whatever this is about. Wow, okay. They're like, here's three more for you. Three of Swords again. Ding, 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 ding. Three of Wands reversed. Ding, 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 ding. The Chariot again for the third time. Ding, 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 ding. And that one's reversed. Wow. This is big for somebody. All of my readings have been big. It's the times. All right, so Eight of Cups here is dealing with the heaviness. Tread lightly, you know, somebody, hope, fear, challenge, and homework, you know. This is all about truth and clarity, but it's also about fate, karma, and justice. Truth is here. That's a double-edged sword. It hurts, but we need to deal with the truth, right? There's no love here. We know this, right? All right, we need to move on from that. Queen of Cups. Yeah, Queen of Cups down with the Queen of Cups up. And the Three of Cups right in the middle. That sweetheart, whoever that is resilient, but it's all about bringing messages or that communication in with the three. But I feel like there's three culprits. Are the three people coming in the three that were the culprits, or is it like a different scenario? I don't know. That's up to you. But it's black magic that was done all day long. They are not and they're not aligned. They're not mastering their lessons. See, they're not taking accountability. That's why they're in bad judgment. There's a new cup here, however. Drink deeply, right? Betrayal all day long, dead center in the reading. Somebody needs some courage. It's a dirty little secret. They want to hide this betrayal. That's what it is. And somebody's got some piss and vinegar. And more than likely, it's this, there's Son of Swords, Queen of Swords times 2 energy that has the spunk and the charisma and whatever that vitality energy is that I'm feeling. You know nothing's growing here. You know nothing's going to grow here because that field is dried up mud, right? We cannot plant in it. It's useless. We need to move on and look for fertile land. Hope, fear, challenge, and homework, tread lightly. And the Chariot, it's coming to an end. It's all coming to an end. It's all coming to a head is what's happening. Black cat right in between. And like I said, that black cat card is good luck. To me, I love the black cats are luck, you know? My nose is itchy. That could be something for somebody. I don't know. It happens a lot. Judgment down again. Ding, 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 ding. Whew, yeah. These 3 that collaborated with this black magic was not good. Okay, they need it's over rover. It says it clearly. You can see it right here. I'll show you. It's over rover. They need to deal with it. Suck it up, buttercups. Deal with their soul work. It looks like somebody here has done their soul work and they have done the work. So whoever hasn't needs to get it together because things are happening. Wishes are happening. There's 3 star cards on the table. Right? This is big for somebody. Wish fulfillment, dreams come true kind of thing. You know? 5 of coins. Yeah. Very ostracized and feeling left out. Maybe people were slandering people, right? And ruining their reputations to the point where we were like not just hurting the person, but breaking their spirit. Like hazing, you know, or bullying. What is up with my nose all of a sudden? All right, so I got strength down again. The moon reverse, good. It's all coming out, see? Told ya. Hope, fear, challenge, and homework. It's all coming out. You can see clearly. Hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Getting over the fears. There are no fears, right? Just get over it. It's like face your fears, right? The worry, the doubt, all of that, it's a waste. But all these illusions are coming out clean, right? Because that's universal law. It's just the universe is in charge. You know, these people that possibly could be playing God, you know, the God isn't real happy with that. So somebody needs to sit down. They're scared. Yeah. Somebody thought they were the fucking shit. Whoever that is. It's coming to an end. You know it, Taurus. Something big is coming. Maybe this is your month, huh? Maybe this is your month. Show me what I need to see. 9 of Cups down. It's not good for somebody. This Queen of Swords and this divorce, it's not good for somebody. They're very unhealed. But however, I believe it is good for you. 8 of Swords down, clearly. Getting untrapped. That's what these cards are about. Getting untrapped, the clarity of it, being in clarity, right? All of that. You know, some of these things, I don't know what is up with my nose all of a sudden. It wasn't bothering me before. All right, so I'm going to switch it up. I'm going to give you a familiar deck. A familiar oracle. Yeah, the black magic, the intent. People are wicked on this planet, man. It's all coming out. It's all light versus dark. And it's going to continue, and it's going to, until all the dark is illuminated. Yeah, you think? Cunning, fox, sly, deceitful. That's that moon card energy. I don't like how my nose is so flippin' itchy. It has got to mean something. It's weird. Don't forget to flip and flop your energies and genders should you need to. Yeah, put it out there. Georgia, put it out there. Yeah. Hey, don't forget to hit the hype button for me, by the way. That reminds me. Yeah, Cobra. All right. So, anyway, here we go. Being crafty and canny are tricks of my trade, for my wily ways are cunning enough to repel or break the bewitchment of dark magic. In such moments as these, you may wish to call upon me for quick thinking and adaptability, especially when you're caught in a trap, hounded, or being pursued. Mm. My raucous triple bark and blood curdling screams echo through the night and call you to be swift, skillful, and shrewd as you wield your devious way. Keep sharp, for scheming pursuits might be unearthed, and you could find yourself in a deep, dark hole. However, a little manipulation won't harm you if you're slick and artful. And you may soon find that inventive resourcefulness comes as second nature in order to get the results you desire. Are you learning from the best, Taurus? Are you learning how to use that manipulating tactic for the best of you? I like it. Time to step into the role of the cunning man or woman to harness some sly fox magic and the wisdom of yesteryear's folklore. Proceed with caution. When fox appears in dreams, examine the situation carefully. Don't rush into a relationship. Tackle life with passion. Malicious intent warns you to retreat. You are being deceived. Actions are sly and slippery, and someone is not to be trusted. You know who to trust and who not to. Mm-hmm. Time for a bit of scheming to claim what's rightfully yours. Your supernatural senses are heightening. Study folk magic and herbal remedies for healing. I like it. Your wishes are coming true. Fuck these pieces of shit, right? I'll be doing the happy dance with you. But to get through this is divine timing. Now, I didn't have that on the table, but there's some kind of wish fulfillment. There's healing, there's inspiration times three. I'm liking it. Something's coming, Taurus. I like it. What else? This is my wisdom deck for those who care. The Witch's Hat. It's about power. All right. Don't forget to flip and flop again should you need to. Hold on. Here we are. All right. Declaring yourself a witch isn't about dressing up and just looking the part. It runs a lot deeper than that. A true witch understands where their strengths lie and uses them accordingly and wisely. You have all that it takes to walk the ancient path of the old ways, and yet you allow others to disempower you. You tend to give in when your words and beliefs are mocked. Past memories of persecution are linked to your fears, which cause your light to fade and hide in the shadows. Time to stamp your foot in defiance to anything past or present that is stopping you from growing into the wise one that you truly are. By standing strong, you are in a state of declaring to the world that you are the wisdom keeper others are waiting to turn to. Mm. Now you can wear your witch's hat and stand tall in your full strength as you step into your optimum power, never to be given away again. I fucking love it. I have chills down to my toes. Right on, Taurus. Wow, you guys have been through it. You deserve this. Congratulations. I really am getting chills. Wow, that's fantastic. Stand in your true power and be proud of who you are. Fuck. What else? What else? I don't know the name of this. That's what it looks like if you want to look it up. It's a 52 playing, or it's in the 52 card, or it's a 52 card deck, but it's in Oracle way. So I have 9 of clubs, Queen of Hearts, oops, hold on. Oh my God, you're not going to believe this. Ding, 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 ding. 4 stars. Wow. I don't think I have ever, out of all of the thousands of readings I've done, seen 4 stars line up like that. I can't even believe that. That is so good. Okay, I'm going to start with this one. You might be meeting someone, or you may have met someone recently. You know, this kind of foretells like a new love in the air kind of thing. I like it. The ring, when near a person, this indicates a rich and happy marriage, right? So rich and happy life. All right, if you're getting married, but rich and happy life. And then the star, success all the way around, baby. That's the first words in this card. And if it's near unlucky cards, then it's even better. I love it. 2 more. I love that. It's even better. The lion. There is some sudden, somebody's going to be shocked for some bad news. Maybe you might have to take that teaspoon of medicine and kind of shove it down their throat. They might be shocked. Somebody's going to get shocked. Yeah, bouquet of flowers absolutely indicates a long and happy life. And if children are close by, it's extraordinary honors of fame and fame. I love it. Good for you, Taurus. Good for you. Wow, how this all unraveled. I'm going to give you a rune. Ooh, wow. Hopefully this gives you some relief. But now we just have to kind of like be present and grounded, right? That's the most important part. Ritual of fire. This is the back. And it says, runes of power with candles and flame. In sacred fire, I make wisdom your name. You're burning the house down, baby. I like it. Carry opal or amber for inspiration and shamanic journeying. I like it a lot. Congratulations, Taurus. You deserve it. Really. These are your messages. It's what I got. Oh, wow. Phew. Be cool, man. Be kind. Be patient. And just be a good human. See you soon. See you soon.